Hi everyone, you're here with Lawrence again. Thanks for joining me. And today we're going to be speaking about how to connect with people. Now I've got about 5 ideas and I hope that they add some value in your life. The first one, eye contact. Now, it's been said that the eyes are the window to the soul. And if you genuinely want to connect with someone, it goes through the eyes. And it's something that I've learned through all of my speaking endeavors is that really to connect with someone, it's all about the eyes. The second idea is repeating the person's name. You know, the name is the sweetest sounding word in that person's vocabulary. You know, Lawrence, it just puts chills down my back when somebody remembers my name. I remember I was walking here on the golf course and someone I hadn't seen for 3-4 years came past me and he said, "Lawrence, how are you doing?" And I immediately felt so good about myself. How could this guy remember my name after 3-4 years? In all honesty, I didn't remember his name, but he remembered my name and it made such an impact on me. And it reminded me once again that remembering someone's name and just repeating it, "Lawrence, how are you doing? Lawrence, how's your studies going?" Or "Lawrence, how's work going?" It adds a little bit more power and a very simple technique. The third idea is asking questions and being interested in that person's life. I'm not gonna lie, I like talking about myself and I don't think I'm the only one. I think everybody enjoys talking about themselves. So when you're with someone, ask them about them. I think it's quite a strange thing to wrap your head around, that actually connecting with people is making it more about them than you. You know, so how's your third book coming along? Or what are you doing now at work? And what do you enjoy doing after hours? If you could do anything in the world, if you had enough money in the world, what would you do? Asking these kind of questions to try and get them to speak about themselves, a fantastic way to connect. The fourth idea is then, once you've asked a few questions, you've been interested in their lives, is find commonalities. You know, there's always a common ground, and that can build a very nice foundation for a friendship. So for example, you've had eye contact with this person, you've said, "Hi Tyron, how's it going?" And you ask him a few questions, "What are your favorite hobbies?" And he says, "Sports." And you can say, "Oh, I also love sports. Now, what sport are you really into?" And he says, "Soccer." And you say, "Oh, I'm really an Arsenal fan." And he might say he's a Manchester United fan or a Liverpool fan. And you can have a bit of banter, but now you've found something in common. Now we're more the same than we are different. It's the principle that I use when I run anti-bullying seminars at schools here in South Africa. It's all about sharing stories about themselves to build commonality with others. Because the more we are the same, the less we are different. Obviously, those two are polar opposites. So it's something we do in schools. We basically play a game called If You Really Knew Me. And what they share is that if you really knew me, you would know that I'm adopted, or that I sometimes doubt myself. And what this then builds in other people is empathy to say, I also feel that way sometimes. I also sometimes get doubtful. And they can connect. So commonality, finding common ground, is such an important part of connecting with people. And then the fifth and last idea is to be yourself. Now that's probably the most important thing, and something that we should be doing in every facet of our lives, but most importantly when we're connecting with people. Because the more you are yourself, the more comfortable you're going to be, the more natural you're going to be, and the easier you're going to make that other person feel as well. Now again, with some of the anti-bullying programs that we run, I love loving people. That is so natural for me, and to see potential in people, I think that's one of the gifts that I've been given. And something I'm so grateful for is to be able to see so much potential and so much greatness in people. And when I go to a kid in a school, I don't see maybe what other people see. I see so much greatness there. I see the potential of him becoming the president, a teacher, an astronaut, a physician, whatever he wants to be. And I just love having that quality, and I'm so authentic with it. And I think that's what everybody needs to find is what are they most authentic with, and then go and connect with people on that. So in summary, eye contact. The eyes are the windows to the soul, connecting through people and really understanding them. Second one is remembering their names. Lawrence is the sweetest sounding word in my vocabulary, and if you can remember my name, you've got a big connection with me already. Third is asking some questions and making it more about the other person. You know, so what do you do and what are your hobbies? And once you've kind of understood them a little bit, find common ground. So, oh, you also love sports? I love sports. I'm a soccer fan. I like Arsenal, or whatever it is that you want to say. And that always sparks a bit of banter or communication going forward. And the last one is be true to you. You know, another example that I can give you is that if anybody is around me and they're being racist or they're being sexist, that as much as I want to connect with that person, I'm not going to connect with them on that. And that's where the authenticity, being yourself, is also so important, is to say, no, sorry, I don't actually agree with that joke. I don't appreciate that joke. Also making them understand where you come from. So it's really important to be authentic and to be true to who you are when you're connecting with people. And if you carry on doing these tips and techniques, you too will be able to change the game. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found some value in what I said. If you want to further your self-awareness and self-development and go on this journey with me, there are 4 things you can do. The first one is subscribe to my channel. The second one is go check out my Facebook or Twitter accounts. I do daily posts, maybe that could inspire you. You can go and check out my book on Amazon, Changing the Game, 10 Perspectives to Taking Charge of Your Life. And lastly, go check out my website, www.lawrencebull.com, to go and see my newsletter, other posts, and other things that might be of interest. Hope to see you soon.